A Collier County woman is being honored for what she does to help local businesses grow. WGCU's Mike Walcher is here with the story as part of our coverage of regional business.
Yeah, Jennifer, we had a chance to talk with a really insightful young woman named Melissa Severance. Now, she worked for large companies in Philadelphia before moving here during COVID. She founded a consulting firm called Inspire Big Dreams, and she just won a top award from the SWFL Inc. group. It's called the Incredible Award. That group is sort of a regional chamber of commerce. She tells me that she coaches local business leaders and also gives talks about trends in business. Here's some of our interviews, starting with the topic that a lot of people love to hate: artificial intelligence.
Even small businesses have to adapt and do some automation, process improvements, using AI, knowing how to use it to the best capacity as possible for efficiencies. I've been seeing that really rock a lot of the areas around here. We have to be innovative. We have to change. We're going to have to grow. So a lot of that is with AI, but there's also the side of making sure that we bring the people skills to the next level as well, too. I think, unfortunately, if you don't change, you're not going to be able to grow and scale. And you might go backwards in your business, unfortunately. There's so much competition out there. I think we have to just do it in baby steps and just start learning about it and going to the next level with it. I'm really a proponent of disrupting the future of work, making sure that we have new ideas and innovation going on so we're prepared for what's ahead of us. We want to be, responding, not reacting to what is happening to our business and to the community. Maybe it's going to change the way we work. I know that's going to happen. And that's why we talked about change. And it's so important that we go with the change and keep evolving and learning, because we're going to have to change. Our jobs are going to look totally different in 10 years, maybe even 5 years. We definitely need to trust our people, empower them. Micromanagement is gone from leadership style. We need to make sure we're there to support and coach, but we have to be able to, have trust in the people that we're hiring. Leadership development, I think it's been great that, a lot of communities are giving back and allowing their people to grow and expand their knowledge. I've been seeing a lot more of that in Southwest Florida. People like giving back to their people to make sure they learn and grow, so it helps their company scale. So I think that's something I've been seeing and really kind of appreciating in the area.
She's very inspiring, Mike. What are some other tips that she has for starting a business and keeping it growing in Southwest Florida?
Well, Severance is really strong on face-to-face relationships, interpersonal relationships. She says this area is certainly not a small town, hasn't been for a long time, but we're not New York. We're not San Francisco with so many big multinational companies. It's hard to meet the right people face-to-face. Here, you can do so. And she says this is an area where that networking and face-to-face connections, personal connections, are just so very important.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike, for sharing her story today. Thank you.